Okay, so it's been like 20 days now. I know the video says 19, but I didn't get to finish recording yesterday, so I'm just gonna redo it. So I left off when I was gonna go to Rome, and I guess that's when everybody really started to get close to each other. I became really good friends with, I think like 7 or 8 people. Okay, so Yami, Ivana, Izzy, Scene, and Enrica and Cecilia were like counselors. Same with Eduardo, Andrea, I don't know, and Simone. I'll show a picture of him later. He was hilarious. And Ani and Runny, they were from Finland. And I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna cry when I left them, but I don't know. It was really hard to accept that like I'll never see them again. Like I'll probably never go to Finland or Estonia or anything like that. So it's just really hard to accept that I'll never meet such like great people like them again. So I mean, after that, then I've never been so nervous in my life to go to my host family. I was on the plane and I was freaking out, and they're so nice. Like, I have a bunch of pictures. They do all sorts of stuff. Like, they go out every single night at like 10. We left at 9:30 and it's 11:30 now, and they just go out and meet up with friends and get ice cream for like an hour and a half, and they just hang out and talk, which is weird because it's a school night. So like in America, if it's like 8 o'clock, it's too late to like go out and do anything. They don't care. Like, I think it was yesterday we went out with their family to like this really beautiful place in Lecce, and we didn't get home till like midnight, and they're just like, even then they stayed up later just talking with each other. I don't know, it was really weird. But when I got off the plane, the weirdest thing they do is they go like they kiss each other on the cheek, and I didn't know they did that, and it was so awkward. Like I was like I didn't know what to do. And so in school, everybody shakes my hand. Like, they're like, hi, hi. I'm like, you don't like shake hands in school. I don't know, it was weird. They're all like touchy and they get really close. Like, I had like 7 or 8 people this close to my face asking me questions. I don't know, it's a lot to process, but no, the family's so nice. So we did the fashion show this weekend, and I mean, it was really fun, but it's just hard because like I can't talk to anybody. So I was about to go on the stage, and I thought I was going on with 2 other girls, but before I went on, they came off, and I was like, what do I do? And nobody could understand me. So thankfully I did the right thing and like went to my spot and like stood there, and it was, I don't know, it was fine. And then we went to a wedding, and I have a picture of like the place seating, because even in Frascati, the plate never matches up with the chair. It's like not a thing. They don't match it up where you're supposed to be. There's a picture, I'll show you. It's confusing. And then, so I started school, and I had a super big issue. Their bureaucracy is crazy. Like, they don't understand anything I say. Like, I'll give them reasons, but they just don't care because they don't feel like changing it. So I was in Noemi's class like today and yesterday. Those are only 2 days of school, and everybody was really nice, but even then, like 14 and 15 is still really immature. And I found out that I'm gonna be in Italian 1, which means I'm with 14 and 13-year-olds for like a couple of my classes, and you don't get to switch classes. So I'm in the same class for 5 hours every single day, the same people every day. And thankfully, when I had to go to like my older class today, which is 3L, I just got changed today because I had to talk with the lady. Thankfully, the boy next to me speaks like perfect English, and I'm so used to like talking super slow for like Noemi and other people. I'll be like, so when I do this, like I eat. No, it was weird because he speaks perfect English, and yet I was talking really slow for him to understand. He was like, no, you can speak normal with me. Like, it makes me thankful that I already know English, because I never realized how hard it is. I mean, the Italian is going okay. I don't know, it's confusing. I don't understand the structure. Like, I know a lot of words, but it's really hard to put it together and memorize the endings, because each verb has a different ending that you have to know how to conjugate based on I, you, he, she, they, all of them. It's so confusing. And then they have like il, le, la, stuff like that, and it just makes no sense. So I don't know. And then so all I have is basically math, physics, history every single day for 6 days a week. That's all I have. So I want to figure out what I can do to change it. So they might be letting me take a class with Noemi, which is science. So I'll possibly be like in a lower grade for that. But thankfully for the majority of my class, I'm with people my age, because you can obviously tell that they're not mature. Like, that's the year everybody grows up. So in the 2L, which is Noemi's age, everybody just like yells and screams and does whatever they want, even when the teacher's talking, which I don't know, I mean, I'm not used to that. So as soon as I moved up to 3L, it was quiet and people were like paying attention and I could focus, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do Italian 1 with 13 and 14-year-olds. Like, they don't understand. Like, I don't care if it's gonna be hard. I don't want to be in a class with 13 and 14-year-olds. So, oh, and then all of her friends are so nice. Like, everybody comes up to me and like wants to meet me. And then I don't know, it's so great. I don't know. I'm really happy I chose Italy. But the only thing that confused me when I first got here is the sisters were like, we put all my stuff in this room, and then they were like, what room do you want to sleep in? And I was like, what do you mean, what room do I want to sleep in? So I think I like accidentally took the sister's room, the younger one, but like she was in the room with Noem. I don't know. So I think this is my room, but I feel bad if I like took it from her. I don't know. So that's basically it. I really miss my friends from Frascati, but things are going good here, and I'm thankful that I did the language camp, because it really helped me transition into like, I think it really helped me not be homesick being in Frascati, like first being with friends, being comfortable, and then like slowly getting more and more independent. If I had left America and just come right to my host family, I don't think I'd be okay right now. But yeah, I guess I'll just talk about some pictures. Sorry this video is really long. It's been like a really long time since something has actually happened. Okay, so this is when we went to Rome, and it was the Colosseum, and it was pretty crazy to see it in real life because I've only seen it at Mount Olympus Water Park. This was the Trevi Fountain. When I made my wish, I threw the penny the wrong way, like I threw it forward and not over my shoulder, so I redid it and I hope it worked. This was me seeing Yami and Ivana and Izzy, and that was just all of us in Rome. That was basically our main group. This is my favorite just because there's literally the Colosseum in the background and it actually looked good for once. This is Eduardo, and we had to do a photo challenge, and it was like you have to represent water, and this is what we did for it. It's like one of my favorite pictures. And then this is me, Izzy, and Eduardo again at like 2 in the morning because we snuck out of our rooms because there was nothing to do. And this was the day we left. This is like Simone, Danielle, Thomas, and Yami. We got really close with Simone. He's at the top. He's probably one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life, and I'm sad that I'll never get to see him. This is my family, Noemi and Sophia, on the first day of school.
Go. Oh, they're gonna die. Yeah, we fucking are.